So with Ascension Day tomorrow, there are new waves of energy coming in, and I don't know if you've been experiencing it, but quite often before a more powerful wave comes in, a higher frequency lifting us to another level, it usually happens that we go through a period of some days when an adjustment has to be made to prepare us to receive the new wave, which is usually some of the densities, some of the lower vibrational energies having to be removed, released, dissolved. And some people experience that quite strongly as being in a difficult or unpleasant negative state. Once, for those that have already done a lot of inner work, it's a period of feeling, let's say, rather queasy inside, physically and emotionally. So this is something which we just learn to be with and simply to allow, as we know that everything needs to be allowed to be experienced. And this is why it's so important to work with the child within. For most have difficult childhoods, difficult experiences in life, and we tend to put them aside and get on with life, putting a brave face on life. But it remains inside. So everything has to be exposed. Truth has to be revealed, both in the outer world and, of course, in the inner world. For the child that lies within needs to be able to express itself and to receive the unconditional love and compassion which it needs in order for that part of one's soul to be able to grow and to be able to be integrated into the whole. And we've all been told many times that we cannot afford to reject anything within ourselves, or indeed without, for by rejecting just one thing, you are not in oneness. And these incoming energies are so much about oneness, embracing everything that lies within. So once people do a certain amount of work returning to the child within, and I often do that with people, working with the Ascended Master Vaiwamas, who's known as the soul psychologist. Once they've returned to that child within and allowed the healing process to begin, very quickly people are able to raise their spiritual light quotient and to move up into a higher frequency. Because if that work isn't done, there is a limit, a ceiling to how much higher light you can receive, to how far your frequency can be raised. So it's a continual process of working with the lower energies in order for the higher to be able to come in. So, a very powerful Divine Mother energy is present this evening. So let us begin our meditation by asking the Arcturians, Giuliano, Helioa, the Temple Masters, the Council of Elders, to please activate the crystals and bring the crystal temple energies into this room for us, as the room fills with Arcturian blue light and many colours, geometries and rays of light. So see or sense or imagine, visualize the crystal temple energies that are forming around our circle. And as you gently relax, so you can come into resonance, become more sensitive to the beings and the energies that are here with us. And may we also ask them, please, to activate Gaia's crystal. So we simply breathe, breathing inwards into our innermost being, away from the ego personality, into that calm, peaceful stillness within. And as you allow the divine flow to move through you, so you fill with the light of spirit, you become more conscious, more aware of the light of spirit, which is always there. Your I am presence, your consciousness through the one spirit. And your consciousness is part of the consciousness of the one spirit, the one life, the one I am, all part of the same source. So allow the divine to flow through you. Surrender your ego self to your divine self and allow your light body to merge into your aura, into your energetic presence. You become light, a glowing, radiant light. And you begin to know yourself as a being of light. As a divine being of light. So as you rest within this crystal temple, so you find that here in these temple energies, your aura is being cleared. And you're being brought into balance and harmony within. You remember that there is nothing to do, simply to be, as you let go of all need to do to get something, to arrive somewhere. You simply come in ever deeper inwards, into the purity of one's own being. And as your auras are cleared, as you come into a higher alignment, you find a peace within, a beauty, and a new experience of your life. You begin to sense another way to live, in peace, in harmony, in joy. You know it lies within, and it is only the old habits and programming that stand in the way. But the old programs fall away, and the light of a higher frequency and the new self, the new way, becomes clearer. And from within your heart, a stronger desire prompts you to move away from the old and step into the new. So the Divine Mother is in the center of our circle. Above the brilliant crystal. You visualize this crystal, how she is above this crystal, and through your third eye you perceive its brilliant light. As you perceive its brilliant light, its brilliance grows ever more brighter until it's the brightest light you are able to receive. And the Divine Mother transmits to you the next wave of the Christed light, Allow her into your aura, into your heart, as she moves ever closer to you. Allow her unconditional love and compassion into your being, into your heart. As you relax ever more deeply, so you open ever more to receive, you simply allow for your higher self is with you, is within you. As you feel the light of self, the light of soul within your high heart becoming magnified with the light of the Divine Mother. As you allow yourselves to receive her love and compassion, she wishes to commune with the child within, to bathe the child within with her unconditional love and compassion. It may be the first time this child has received love and compassion without any judgment. And the Ascended Master Viwamas, the soul psychologist, also brings his presence to assist, communicating on all levels with all aspects of soul. And they work with you at the deepest level. For many lifetimes of experiences have been buried deep within. And as one is taken to the very depths of one's being. So we find at its very core the brilliant light of self, and separation is no longer. So rest a while as they continue to communicate and heal the deepest parts within your being, all that has been hidden, buried, put aside. All is sincere. There is no pretense. And we come into our own truth. And our truth is ever growing, ever expanding, ever rising into higher frequencies. And you are being raised into the higher light of the Christ itself as you surrender. As you surrender to the Divine Mother, you surrender to your divine self. And the blue ray of the Divine Feminine is the blue ray of the will of God. I surrender my will to the will of God. And as I do, I come to know that this is my will, the will of my divine self, that I surrender to. And through this surrender, so I enter into oneness. Oneness with the I am of all that exists. Finally, my heart opens and I let in the love which has always been there. And all the blocks that came from my fears have dissolved away. Allow the Christ itself to expand from within your high heart. As you move ever higher upwards in your ascension journey, you become aware of how much lighter you feel, of how much light you hold within, and how expanded your consciousness has become. From your solar plexus, take your energy downwards into Gaia's core, where she is at one with Mother Divine, and draw her energy upwards into your solar plexus. As her energy rises from her core through your lower chakras and into your solar plexus, experience divine will. Feel its power, its strength. And move upwards from the solar plexus into the heart and high heart. As the energy moves through in waves, a gentle wave, a gentle pulse. And your whole being rests in this embrace. And its pulse moves upwards into the center of your head and your higher chakras. A brilliant light like a diamond in the center of your head. And a beam of light from above descending into this diamond. Your soul star chakra above your head is receiving from your oversoul and from your soul star chakra the light information and activation from your oversoul is passing through your soul star chakra and moving down through your aura, through your central column, through your entire being. Each of your chakras are spinning faster. You feel ever clearer and lighter. Each one is part of the Divine Mother. As you surrender the ego personality to the Divine Self, to Divine Will, so the light of the Divine Mother merges into your aura, becoming one with your being. One with Gaia. So one's physical self becomes simply a vessel for the Divine to live through you. And life becomes perfect, joyful, beautiful. And you come to live with an open heart in the frequency of bliss. Freed from all judgment, freed from fear and its illusions. You enter into the fifth dimension. You regain your original purity. You feel only love, and you know the truth that love is all there is. And the love is also who you are, and you wish to give this love to all life. And you see all life as part of you. Your compassion is infinite. Your unconditional love is infinite in its supply. So rest a while as your frequency rises ever higher in bliss. So Master Serapis Bey, who holds the ascension flame for us, brings his powerful geometries of light through your third eye. So as we receive the divine waves of light, energy transmissions through our crown and third eye, we allow the energies to pass through our central column and into the earth, into the crystalline grid, into Gaia's core, into the crystal core, out into the Christ conscious grid of golden light which surrounds the planet. As the waves of ascension flow into the whole planet, as we come together in our group energy, amplifying the waves of light for Gaia. Feel yourselves at one with her through your high heart, through your crystalline grid, your crystalline light. And from within this temple, look out into the galaxy, to Arcturus, Sirius, Andromeda, Pleiades, Antares. And they each commune with you. And ask for Antares to send you, particularly into your solar plexus, their warrior energy of a spiritual warrior. Feel the strength, the power that lies within. Its power lies in its gentleness, its strength in its love. As you bring the higher world to the lower, transmuting all suffering into light, all fear into love. And you feel your grounding to Gaia, to her core, remaining in the divine flow. And you receive galactic energy, filling your being, strengthening, expanding, and raising in your return. To the light which you have always been. For now you have integrated more of the higher aspects of self into your physical presence. You are changed in the light. So stay in your I Am presence. Live in the eternal now. And you will not need to return to the old 3D matrix, which only exists in your memory. Much that you no longer need to remember has been removed. So we continue to fill you with our energy and ask that you be fully present, aligned and centered within the physical body as you open your eyes without breaking your connection above and below, that we may continue to fill you with our light and love.